Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a 12-part video series showing you how to create MMT House. Let's get started. To start, let's click on New and scroll down to Architecture Template and then press OK. Wait for it to open, and then once it's done, let's start with level 1, which is already highlighted here, and then let's add in grid lines. So under Architecture, we have grid lines, and then the shortcut is GR, but you can also click the icon right there. So GR, and then once you do, you can now add in vertical grid lines first, and if you zoom in, it's number 1. What you do is you can press escape and then escape again. You can then click the grid line number 1, and then from here you can either go to modify and click on copy command, which is CO, and then once you click on or type in CO, you have to check multiple, and then from there you'll be able to add multiple grid lines at the same time. So here I'm gonna click on number 1 grid line and then grab it and put it on the right side. I will then can type the numbers. So I will type in 1739.07. It will create grid line number 2, as you can see here. Move it back to the right side again. I will type in 2439.01, and then lastly 3658.51, and then enter. You can then press escape multiple times, and then we have our vertical grid line. Again, we're gonna add in grid line, but now it will be horizontal. So type in GR and then click on the right side up to the left side, like this. If you zoom in, it's number 5. If you press escape multiple times, now you can select the grid bubble, which is right here. And then once you select it twice, you will be able to edit the grid bubble. So now I want letters, so capital A, and then you can press enter or click on the other side or the space. After that, you can then go under modify, which is already highlighted here, and then you can click on copy or just type in CO. Multiple is already checked, which is good. Now I'm gonna zoom out and then grab the grid line A going down, because that's the direction that I want the next one, which is B, and then so on and so forth. So now from A to B, I want the grid line to be 6164.33. And you want to make sure it's 90 degrees, so I'm just gonna undo it and then grab it from here again. 6164.33, and then again 4197.01, 2150.6, and then lastly, sorry, there's two more. There's 1703.22, and then lastly it's 3620.26. So we have A to F, and then press escape, and then escape multiple times. Now I'm gonna select everything. I just want my grid line to be in the middle right here. So I'm gonna grab it from there, make sure I selected everything, and then just grab it and then move it on the middle. So that's perfect. If you notice, for example, if you put it too much like this one, I'm gonna press escape multiple times right here, and then I'm just gonna select one. If you notice, there are dash lines that is connected all throughout the grid lines like this. That indicates that if you move one, it will move all. And if you notice here, there is a box. If you check that, grid line bubbles will appear as well. So you have to do it manually like this, showing grid bubbles below and on the side like this. So this is very helpful, especially if you have a big floor plan. You'll be able to see on any direction, on any edge, and you'll be able to see, for example, F4 is right here, F3, and so on. So if you notice, I have bigger gaps on this side and on this side. That's because I'm planning to add dimensions, which is right here, or you can type in DI. So here, I'm gonna click on the dimension from grid to grid, and then clicking on the space right here, just to move or which distance I want it from the A. So I'll roughly add it right here. And then now I'm gonna add in an overall. Here, I'm going to click it again from grid line to grid line. And then I'll put an overall. So now everything is good. I can then press escape multiple times. And from here, if you want to move it again, you can just move it and grab it from there. So you can select that and move it. So now let's go to our south elevation, which is I'm gonna click right here on our project browser. And then from here, I'm going to select from level 1 to level 2. So the level 2, I'll be able to move it from here because this is the dimension or the height of the level. I'm going to put it at 3000. So with that, it will move as well. If you want to put another level, you could go to architecture and then click on level. From here, you'll be able to add another level as you wish, and you'll be able to add the dimensions as well. Another way to add level is by selecting the level, so which is level 2, and then you can click on copy as well, so or CO. From here, you'll be able to select level 2 to drag it, and then copy is already clicked and multiple is clicked. And then from here, I want another 3000. And you're good. So we were able to add level 3. I'm also going to add ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another level. So I'm going to copy here. And for now, it's level 3. I'm going to put this one negative 600. And I could change this name to ground. I want capital, so I'm just going to put it like that. You can also break this, so select this and look for the break line. So add elbow. From there, you'll be able to see it perfectly. So now you can extend this of similar to the grid line. Once you extend this, it will extend all. But here you'll be able to extend the elbow like that. And then here, I'm just going to put it all the way down like that. And then I'm going to extend this one at the top as well. You always have to check different elevation that all your grid bubbles is above the level, or else it won't show. So I check all of them and it's right there. And you want to check below as well. If I give you an example, for example, on our south elevation, I'm going to pull this down to level 3 or level 2 for now. And if you click on level 2, it's missing the grid line. So now I'm going to pull it up to level 2, and now it's showing. So those are the things that you will need to do so that everything is showing properly. Now, if you notice, level 3 and ground is not on your floor plan. In order for that to show, you will need to go to View, click Plan Views, and click Floor Plan. You will now have the ability to add ground and level 3. So ground is already selected. Hold on Shift and select level 3. If you have more, if you added more levels, you'll be able to select everything. So click on once and then the bottom, hold Shift and click level 3, and then you just need to press OK. Once you press OK, as you can see, all the floor plans that you created, which is ground and level 3, is added. So now that we're ready here, let's go back to level 1. So we need to focus on level 1 first, but as you can see, you already opened so much different views. If you click this one, you will be able to close inactive views. So only level 1, and you can only focus on level 1, which is good, and it will help your computer to be faster as well. Also, as you notice, we haven't clicked on or save yet. So let's do that. So click on save. Go to the folder that you want it to be saved. So you could just go to the folder, and once you're in the folder, you can put whatever names you want. I'm just going to put house 1. And then before you click save, you can go to options. And from the option, you'll be able to give or select multiple backups that you want. At the moment, as a default, it's 20. I think this is good if you're starting or a beginner. It's because you'll be able to go back on different files if you messed up or cannot undo yourself. So now for me, I'm just going to put 5 because I don't want multiple files here. And if your storage is not that good or you have so much files already, this is a good way of just backing up. So 5 is good enough for me. And then after that, you could just press OK and then save. So once it's saved, we'll be able to start adding all the floors or all the walls as well. So go back to level 1, which is right here. Go to architecture again. And then from here, start clicking wall. So the default we have as walls are, we have basic walls 200 millimeter, which doesn't have anything. If you choose one of this, there's like materials that are added and assemblies that are added here, which is brick on CMU. What I know now is from the latest around 2021 to 2023 Revit, the newer versions, because I still have Revit 2020. So newer version doesn't have generic anymore. But that's fine because you can just choose one of here, click on edit. You will need to duplicate it first because you don't want to mess up with the original. You might use it on future, but it's a good idea and a good rule to have is always duplicate the original. So I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm just gonna put in exterior wall number 1. Press OK. Click on edit. Now you'll be able to delete them. I'm deleting up to core boundaries because the core boundaries structure and core boundaries, you cannot delete those. Here, I'm just gonna delete this and that. Now you're just having this. You can change your thickness. I'm gonna put 120 or 150, sorry. And then here on under materials, I'm gonna put anything that is white, which is we have clad white here, but some people doesn't have white. So I'll put gypsum wallboard. So once you do, press OK and then OK again. Now here, I want my level 1 to go up to level 2. You'll be able to change that under here or right here under properties. So you could just click here, go to level 2. It will change here as well. So you could just change it to level 2 as well. So basically, this is same idea. I want Wall center line, and then change is already checked. So we're good to go. What I want you to do is zoom in using your scroll and then click on A1 up to A4, going down to F4, going back to F1, and then closing again to A1. Now we have our exterior wall. And we're going to stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.